Greetings. So I want to, in this clip, consider some of the process innovations if we keep hiring the same. So we have 3 baristas. Then I want to look at the effect of pooling the orders. So recall in the base case, our utilization is 64 and change %, and our wait time is around 4 minutes. So if I were to just pool these orders using some sort of app, instead of having them be independent, what I'm doing now is essentially looking at doing this. I'm going to, put them all together, and then the so in other words, here the arrival rate is going to be 26.4 times 3. That ends up being what, 78.9 per hour. Nothing else changes. All you do is you're just enforcing a single line for these orders. All the tables just get funneled into the same order. Nothing more elaborate than that. So let's have a look and see what the impact is going to be. So in that pool order setup, I actually need to analyze an MG3Q, and I'm going to try that. Let me just see if I can find that. Okay, so here's my setup. This is the base case. So I'm going to analyze this. I'm going to just sketch it for you. So we've got a funneled order stream coming at us at 78.9 per hour. We've got these 3 baristas. They each do 41.1 per hour. Let's try that again, 41.1 per hour. Identical, right? You haven't changed anything. Their training is still, the basic training, and they're still all over the park. So their CV sub P squared is still the same at 0.898. But to analyze this thing, so the orders, they get served by these baristas. They just go into whatever barista is available. So each barista, once they get done serving making a coffee for a customer, they just grab the next customer in the line and prepare that beverage. So what I need to do to adjust this, I need to make this 78.9. Change this to 3. And I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. And here's my impact. So notice that nothing changed here on the utilization. I still got that question about 2 baristas, right? Because if I had 2 baristas, I could potentially get, 82.2 coffees made per hour. I've got only 79.7 or something coming at me. So that's a big question. Maybe I could save that 3rd salary. It's a lot of rent to pay. So if I'm not just paying for an extra wheel on the wagon, that probably is a good thing. And this is my wait time. So it actually has improved my wait time from 4 minutes down to, let's have a look at this, 0.0338 times 60 comes back at about 2.03 minutes. So pooling is an important thing to know about. It has enormous performance impacts. This is essentially a halving of the wait time, of the time in system, right? From 4 minutes down to 2 minutes. That's a big deal. Whether it makes any practical difference to the clients here is a real question that you have to address. All right, so that is the pooling option. Let's go back and look at just training them. So now I'm going back to where, they're not pulling the orders. We've got the same barista there, basic training, standard deviation on their service times are 83 seconds. I'm in that separated pooled order world, but sorry, I said I'm going to train them, right? So now instead of having 83 seconds as my standard deviation, I only have 8.3. So the CV sub P squared calculation is now 8.3 seconds divided by 87.6 seconds, and I square that. I really don't want the S's in there. This is just a numerical calculation. And when I square this, I'm getting 0.0089, and you can put in an 8 at that at the end there if you want. So let's do that. So 0.00898, and I hit submit. Now, variance reduction almost always helps. I'm willing to sort of go on a limb and say I've never seen it not help. But it hasn't helped the utilization. It helps on the wait times, waiting time in system. I'm now at 0.0464 times 60. That gives me, oh, it's right, 0.0464 times 60, 2.78 minutes. All right. So that's if I train, if I pay the $26.50, I get each of the baristas trained up. They're going to reduce the waiting time in system for customers from 4 minutes down to 2.78 minutes. I could go and also consider, what the impact would be if we just automate completely. Just say it's 0 now. And you can see now I'm down at 0.0462. So 0.0462 times 60. 0.0462 times 60 is 2.77 minutes. So this one here, 2.78, is for training, and 2.77 minutes for automation. Essentially the same as the training, right? That's from a practical perspective a wash. Now, could we do training and automation? Sure, let's have a look at that. I'm going to put the training number in, so that's 898. And then we go back up to arrival rate of 79.4, 78.9, excuse me. And I've got 3 servers. So let me outline what I'm doing here. I'm pulling the orders, got one line, and I distribute them, to these baristas. Each barista, when they become available after serving a client, they just go and serve the head of line customer. And there would be some rule if the system is completely empty, which will arise from time to time, who gets to go first. So you just rotate that. The pointer would indicate one of the 3, or the system would allocate the next coffee to one of the 3 if they're all idle. All right, now they're all trained, right? They're exhibiting that low standard deviation of 8.3 seconds standard deviation. And I'm able to analyze this as an MG3 system. And let's see what we get. So I'm going to just submit. And you'll see again that I'm essentially at that same 64% problem. Right, and I've got my 2 barista question. So none of these options did anything to change my utilization. And I've got 0.0294, which is only 1.76 minutes. That's if I train and I do the pulling. All right, so these are some scenarios. None of these innovations really changed the question about the 2 baristas. So we'll look at that in the next clip.